right, today on the channel we're going to take a look at Ben Reilly Spider-Man from the Retro Packaging Marvel Legends series. I have a little bit of a connection with Ben Reilly. Most of mine is from the old Peter Parker days. I still like the way he looks. I still like, the story behind him and everything. But, most of my connection is with the old school Peter Parker. The Spider-Verse is cool. I still dig it, and I dig everything that they're doing with it. But I think my involvement with all the Spider-Mans or spider-like beings kind of ended with, or kind of not ended, but when I was actively reading and collecting comic books was maybe Carnage was the last one. Because you had Venom, then you had Carnage, and then you had the Spider-Verse, and then all the Spider-Mans kept popping out. I mean, Spider-Woman had been there for a long time as well. But anyways, I really dig it. I really dig the new Spider-Verse stuff and the movies that are coming out. So I'm looking forward to all of it. I dig it. And here we have the new figure. But let's take a look at the packaging real quick. Of course, this is half the allure. How they package it for us. I got this one through Amazon, and they did a pretty good job packaging in a box. I did get it crushed a little bit here, but it's to open anyways. Big Bad Toy Store is still dragging its knuckles trying to get this stuff to me, so I guess one day we'll see it, right, Big Bad? Oh, if you're watching, Big Bad, this is why your stuff gets canceled a lot, because you drag your knuckles across the floor when you send stuff to us. Rarely do I ever get anything on time from those guys. Geez, maybe one day they'll, but then again, they do have that pre-order stuff. So, I mean, take the good with the bad, I guess. But I might order another one of these through Amazon and just cancel my stuff through Big Bad. But I will say this. Big Bad does send their stuff well packaged and without all this extra damage. Anyways, the box looks great. Thick cardstock. Nice little picture here. Spider-Man across the top. Legend series action pick. Nice little bubble so you can see the figure. Dig it. Love it. A nice little write-up. I always love these little write-ups that they do of the character here. On the back, so that's pretty awesome, and a digital render here of the figure that you're gonna get. I dig it. Really cool packaging. I'm not gonna keep it. I wanted this one to open, and I wanted it quickly, so that's why I'm not too sad about the creases and messed up. But maybe for that reason alone, I'll keep the Big Bad Toy Store one because they do a better job with this. Anyways, this is the packaging. All right, let's get to the figure. This figure actually feels really great. I had no problems posing it, as you could see from the pictures that I had initially there from him. The only complaint that I would say with him, and it's not really a big complaint at all. I mean, it seems to be par for the course. These are the only two accessories that you get. This is it. I mean, he comes with two fists, and I've swapped out one of them. So here's the other fist. It comes with his, he comes with this fist and this fist. So he's got two fists there. And then he comes with the wall crawler hand, and he comes with the thwip hand. I really wish it would have given us another thwip hand and another wall crawler hand, and I'd have been happy. You could keep all the other web accessory BS, but he's got to come with at least 6 hands, and those are it: fists, wall crawling, and thwips. If you give that to me in every Spider-Man character, I'll shut up about it. But anyways, the character feels real. The plastic does not feel gummy at all. I'm positive they used different plastic on this than they have been using on some of their other Marvel Legends. This is perfect. The plastic quality here is a combination of perfectly, what do they call it? Malleable, perfectly malleable, and yet stiff enough to where it doesn't cause a problem and it's not bending all over the place and looking like Gumbo or Gumby. So This is a very good use of plastics, and it's perfectly engineered to provide us that nice little balance. So it feels really great. He looks great. I don't have any QC issues that I could tell on this figure. Well, from my bad eyeballs, I can't really tell of any QC issues whatsoever on it. So well done there. In addition to that, he just, like I said, he just feels good. Now, looking at the body, I believe, and you guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, he is on the Renew Your Vows body, which is fantastic. It's a fantastic buck. If they did every Spider-Man with that body, I'd be like, fantastic work. So anyways, let's get down to those big eyes, man. I dig them. Let's get down to the articulation for this figure, and it's basically the same as the awesome buck, right? The Renew Your Vows. He can look up that much. I wish he could look up more, but that'll do. That's perfectly fine. And he can look down that much. I wish he could look down a little more, but that's also perfectly fine. You know, some people like this connection. I'd rather it be not a ball peg. I wish it would be a hinge there. That's just me. But anyways, he can look perfectly fine there. He can kind of twist his head to the side a little bit, which is nice. So you got that. You can go all the way around, of course. So T-pose, super easy. No problem with the T-pose whatsoever. So great work on that. You know, cut at the bicep, double jointed pinless elbows. Wall crawly hands can go in and out. Punchy hands can go in and out. Cut at the high torso, which works really great. No cut at the waist there. This is all one plastic piece. It doesn't feel like drop down hips. Maybe I'm crazy, but it doesn't feel like drop down hips to me. I mean, just barely. It don't feel like drop down. If there is a motion there, I can't really feel it. Cut at the thigh. You can do the splits that much, which is really, you know, it's really good for Spidey there. Cut at the thigh, double jointed pinless knees. Depending on how you do it, he can really get some, you know, I guess he can kind of kick his butt there. He's got a boot cut there, and he's got a swivel at the ankle. Can go down that much, really great. Can go up that much, also very good. And toe joint. So he's got a lot of good articulation. He's got a lot of good movement here. I just wish they would have given us some more accessories, more than this. This is kind of cheap and chintzy. But the figure itself is fantastic. It's got a good build quality. It feels quality. No complaints about this figure other than not enough hands. I guess, I mean, I got enough Spidey hands where I can make do, but I just would have appreciated another pair of thwip and another pair of wall crawly hands. I mean, I don't give a flying flip about the extra web accessories. I can make my own webs. If you guys don't, you know what? Maybe one day I'll do a walkthrough on how to make your own webbing. The webbing you can make is probably 30 times better than what Marvel gives you or Hasbro gives you, and you can make it do what you want to do, not what you're constrained to do. And it probably even looks better if you do it yourself. So save the plastic, Hasbro. Give me more hands. So anyways, oh, he can also do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But this is a fantastic buck. This is a fantastic figure. 4.8 out of 5. He would have gotten, am I happy with the purchase? Absolutely. 4.8 out of 5. And the only reason I take away a couple of, decimal points there is because I would have preferred more accessories. And that's it. So anyways, guys, you know what? Before we go, because I want everyone to see what his height is, because I don't want let's see, let's put him next to something most people have. Well, not everybody has, but something that most people, that's what he looks like standing next to Daredevil, and he's a little bit taller than Daredevil. Look at that. All right. Let's take a look at him standing next to Black Series. Here's a Stormtrooper. Most everybody has a Stormtrooper. That's what it looks like there. So way taller than Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper's always tiny. Let's take a look at him standing next to a Viper, Cobra Viper. Spidey is very tall. I would have thought he's a little smaller, but Spidey's even taller than, on this buck, is even taller than this Cobra Viper. Look at that. Anyways, so, I mean, does he scale well? Yeah, he still scales well, but he seems to be pretty tall. Let's see what he looks like next to Destro real quick. Destro's one of the taller G.I. Joe figs. Yeah, he's about the same height as Destro. Let's see. Yeah, about the same height. All right, let's do a quantified measure so we can actually tell what he is. And he is standing right at, I might, you know what, for this one I think I might use my old ruler. He's standing right at 6, a little more than 6.5. Yeah, let's see. No, he's right under 6.5, right under it. So there you are. Anyways, guys, yes, 4.8 out of 5. Do I like the figure? Absolutely. Am I happy with the purchase? Yes. Do I recommend it? Yes. Great Spidey, great figure. Would have liked more accessories. So let me know in the comments below if I missed anything, if you guys would like to see different parts of the video or different things to compare them or measure them to, and we'll go from there. So as always, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like if you're so inclined. And as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling them out.